Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to jump right into the coactive coaching model. We'll be walking through the game-changing ideas from the book Coactive Coaching, breaking down what makes this approach so powerful and how you can start using it, well, pretty much immediately. So let's start with a big question. What if the most helpful thing you could do for someone was to not give them the answer? I mean, think about it. It's almost a reflex, right? Someone has a problem and we immediately want to fix it. But the coactive model asks us to pause and consider a totally different and, honestly, a much more powerful way forward. So, what does coactive even mean? Well, it's everything. It's this idea of being together in action. It's not about an expert telling someone what to do. It's more like a dynamic dance between two equals. The whole point isn't for the coach to have all the answers, but to create a space where the other person can discover their own. Okay, so how does this all work in practice? Well, to get it, you have to start with the foundation. The entire model is built on these 4 core beliefs, these cornerstones, that completely change how you see the relationship. And this right here, this is the absolute game changer. It's the most critical mindset shift you have to make. Before you do anything else, you have to truly, genuinely believe that the person you're with isn't broken. They are not a problem to be solved or a project to be fixed. They are whole. And that one core belief naturally flows into these 4 cornerstones. First, you hold that people are naturally creative, resourceful, and whole. They've got the goods already. Second, you focus on the whole person, because you can't separate their work life from their home life, from their inner life. It's all connected. Third, you dance in this moment. You stay present and you roll with what's happening right now. And fourth, you aim to evoke transformation, which is all about that deep, meaningful change that happens over time. Okay, so we've got the philosophy down, but how do we actually do it? Let's get into the skills. And the first one, maybe the most important one of all, is listening. But we're not talking about just hearing words. This is listening on a completely different plane. The model gives us this really cool framework. It breaks listening down into 3 distinct levels. You've got level I, which is internal, level 2, which is focused listening, and level 3, which is global listening, where you're picking up on everything in the space. And you can see on this slide, the difference is night and day. Let's be honest, most of us live in level 1. We're listening, sure, but our brain is going, what am I going to say next? Oh, that reminds me of a story about me. Level 2 is where the magic happens. It's when your own internal chatter just fades out and all your focus is on them, their words, their tone, their energy. This is where real connection, real understanding happens. So if deep listening is the receiver, what's powering the conversation? It's curiosity. Curiosity is the engine of discovery. And you know what? It's the perfect antidote to our default setting, which is often judgment and advice-giving. And this slide just nails the difference, doesn't it? An advice-giving question like, have you tried this, is really just a judgment in disguise. It implies you know better. But a genuinely curious question like, what's really important to you about this? That opens up a whole new universe. One question is a dead end. The other one, it's like opening a door you didn't even know was there. Okay, here's a tool that is so simple you might almost dismiss it, but don't. It's the what else game. You ask a good, open-ended question, you listen deeply to their answer, and then you just pause and genuinely ask, what else? The first answer is almost always the easy one, the one on the surface. When you ask what else a couple of times, you get past all of that and down to the real gold underneath. All right, so we've got the foundation and we've got these awesome skills. But what's the point? What's the end game here? Well, it's not just about solving today's problem. It's about coaching for a life that feels truly fulfilling. You can think of it like this. Every goal, every conversation, it's all pointing back to one of these 3 things. Fulfillment, which is about living a life that actually aligns with your values. Balance, which is about feeling like you're in the driver's seat of your life, making conscious choices. And process, which is about being able to engage with the whole journey, the good, the bad, all of it, and grow from it. And that right there really gets to the heart of it all. The coactive model is about transformation. Yeah, achieving the goal is great, but the real win is the person you become along the way. It puts who you're being on the same level as what you're doing. Now, you might be thinking, this is great for professional coaches, but what about me? Well, here's the thing. These aren't just coaching tools. They're tools for being a better leader, a better partner, a better parent, a better friend. So let's make this really practical. I want to give you 3 super simple, totally doable things you can try like today. First,
Just for 5 minutes, try to have a level 2 listening conversation. Your only job is to listen. No interrupting, no advice. Second, the next time someone brings you a problem, fight that urge to fix it and just ask a curious what or how question instead. And third, just start to notice your own internal judgments. You don't have to stop them, just notice when they pop up and see if you can choose curiosity instead.
You see, this whole entire approach boils down to one simple but profound shift, from telling to asking. It's a practice, it's a way of being that trusts that the people around you are creative, resourceful, and whole. So, I'll leave you with this to chew on. What one curious question will you ask today?